What's going on, people? It's your boy Calwu, and welcome to another episode of Planet Wu. Today we will be reviewing the anime, the Netflix anime in particular, Early Winter 2021 Pacific Rim. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. It's the best way to support my channel. And yeah, let's get into it. So, the Netflix anime Pacific Rim, The Black is what the subtitle is. So Pacific Rim The Black follows sibling duo Haley and Taylor, who learns to pilot an abandoned Jaeger in a post-apocalyptic Australia overwhelmed by kaiju. Now, that's the quickest overview I could give you. This anime was dope for me. I don't know how many of y'all are fans of Pacific Rim or even fans of kaiju, but because, like, you know, growing up off Power Rangers, you know, getting into Ultraman as a kid, watching, you know, G-Force and Voltron and things of that nature, I'm always into, you know, I've always been into the big robot mecha, you know, human pilots fighting monsters type thing. And when Pacific Rim the movie came out, the concept was extremely dope. Even though they kind of fell a little short in the movies, the concept was dope, and I love the fact that they brought it to anime or animation, for the simple fact that it allows them to do a lot more without the restrictions of like technology and, you know, having to deal with a film crew and cast and all that stuff. What was extremely dope to me was that they gave you flashbacks of backstory and actually kind of gave you a few like nods to them both movies, actually, as far as like kaiju that they had to fight, mentioning certain type of Jaegers, even mentioning certain type of kaiju classes that were mentioned in the movies were mentioned in the anime, which made it like it just connected, and it was extremely dope to me. The fact that they gave us pretty interesting flashbacks of Haley and Taylor when they were kids, and you seeing them being rescued by their parents who were Jaeger pilots, and the parents rescuing them and then dropping them off with a bunch of other survivors in like this chasm that was like pretty much protected on all sides by you know, big stone walls and stuff. And it was, you know, and then it was like, you know, we'll be back. We gotta go and, you know, help some more people and try and find more survivors, and maybe we can bring you know, the defense corps back with us to kind of, you know, further rescue everybody, because it wouldn't be right if we just took y'all, even though y'all are kids. And then them never coming back, and then fast forward 5 years later, and this pocket of humanity have successfully avoided kaiju, have successfully grown food, made shelter, you know, got access to water. They literally have like a little small paradise going on here. And just their want to find their parents drove them to leave. Actually, drove them to fuck the paradise up, honestly. It's not even leaving. They fucked the paradise up by doing that, because they end up finding out that where they were, there was an underground defense corps bunker where they found an abandoned Jaeger called the Mark III. It has no weapons, but them activating it drew kaiju to them, and the kaiju pretty much obliterated the civilization, you know, destroyed everybody around them, and it forced them to actually have to go on a run. And you know, in the anime, they run into other human groups. They run into they find a city, and in this city there is this interesting Jaeger kaiju mix that they find in the city. So they kind of walk, you know, tiptoe and walk around the city quietly. They get attacked by other kaiju. They end up finding a boy in this city in a not cryo chamber, but like in like a breeding tube, like an incubator tube full of liquid. And they let him free. They let him out, and the boy is kind of like attached to them at the hip. And they escape with the boy, and the boy is kind of with him. It is, like I said, it's just interesting seeing like all the different type of groups that survived on their own, even to the point where they reveal like a religious sect calling themselves the hold on, I got it written here somewhere. They called themselves the Sisters, which believe that there's like a kaiju human messiah hybrid running around. And it's like I said, it's just so interesting just seeing all of like the different human aspects, because I don't want to give it away and talk about all of the groups in depth and kind of break into what the kids encountered. But they encounter, like I said, like smugglers and people that kind of like savory groups that kind of do stuff for money. And what I'm saying, I'm just interested in seeing where they're going. I'm not sure if it got greenlit for season 2 yet. I hope it does, because I'm loving what they're doing with the story so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to give you a quick hitter review for this anime, not trying to spoil too much. And yeah, like I said, that's it. And once again, I appreciate y'all, for rocking with me here at planetwu. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share my videos and all that good stuff. Help bring me more people, because the goal is to try and get to a few hundred people over the next 3 months. A few hundred subscribers, few hundred views. And yeah, once again, I appreciate y'all. This is calwu from planetwu signing off. Y'all be well. Peace.
The Funk Master Flex doing war in the Middle East. I'm on another plane, parting my lasers. I'm starving Marvin the Martian, excuse my behavior.